Hello Reflections. My name is Kiam Marcelo Junio. I am the founder of Mahal Healing Arts, a wellness practice dedicated to helping people deepen their levels of self-knowledge, self-love, and self-expression. Today I'd like to lead you through a breathwork meditation in order to help you with grounding, centering, and becoming more aware of the breath and how it actually functions and how it feels when we can take control of this very simple action and in turn affect how we feel, how we think, and how we move about in the world. Alright, so the breath is obviously a fundamental aspect of our life. You know, we can go days, weeks even without food, days without water, but only a few seconds or a few minutes without breathing, because it's something that our body just needs to function, right? And it also has a direct access to all of the physiological functions of our body, our heart beating, our brain activity, and even our stomach and digestive system. So it's a very important thing and something that we do all the time, but we don't often think about, right? We take it for granted. So when we are able to tune in to our own breath and take control and to direct that breathing, it can also have many effects on all the other physiological functions of our life and take us from a state of fight or flight and stress and anxiety into a state of control and relaxation and being present and aware and able to take the next step, the next breath, right? So we'll start with simply being present, tuning in, and you can close your eyes or you can kind of just slightly dim your vision so that you can focus on the more immediate surrounding your physical body and really tune in to your breath here. So I'd like you to take a deep breath, first of all, and then exhale. And continue to do this, just inhale and exhale. Tuning in to your presence, tuning in to your body, your breath, and tuning out the rest of the world at this moment. Breathing, inhaling, exhaling, and just observing the breath, not trying to judge it, not trying to control it too much right now, just observing. Thinking, I'm breathing right now. Just observing that breath, these cycles, these waves. And feeling also how good it feels to breathe, to be able to breathe. And then we'll begin to tune into these two different phases of breath. The inhale and the exhale. Continue to observe, beginning to feel how your body reacts to each of these phases. Feeling your lungs expanding on the inhalation and feeling your shoulders relaxing during the exhalation. Inhaling, your spine grows, and exhaling, your core remains stable. Breathing, inhaling, exhaling. And then we'll turn this into a 3-part breath. So on the inhale, you'll fill up the 3 chambers of your lungs, the lower parts, the sides or the middle sides, and then the upper parts of the lungs. So on one inhale, we'll begin by pulling in our breath, feeling the lower parts of the lungs expand, and then continuing feeling the chest expand, and then feeling the tops of the lungs, maybe lifting the collarbones in that same inhalation, and then exhale, of course. So we'll try this again. Inhaling 1, feeling the bottom, 2, the front, and 3, the sides, and then exhale, just passively let it out. And we'll breathe like this for a few more breaths. 3-part inhale, and then a release on the exhalation. So inhaling 1, 2, 3, and exhale, release. 1, 2, 3, release. And continue to count on your own, breathing, inhaling, and these 3 parts. And exhaling, release. And observe what happens to the body. How the heart rate begins to slow down as you take more control and direct your breath. And then we'll release that pace. And now we'll focus on 4 aspects. The inhale, the pause right after the inhalation, the exhalation, and then that pause after the exhalation. So thinking of the breath as a cycle of 4 motions, right? So we'll begin inhaling, pausing at the top of that inhalation, exhaling, and then pausing at the end of that exhalation when you have no more breath left to give. Continue to do this, inhaling, pausing, exhaling, and pausing. And we can begin to add a count here to try to even out these 4 phases of the breath. So perhaps inhaling for 1, 2, 3, holding for 1, 2, 3, exhaling 1, 2, 3, and holding 1, 2, 3. Continue to breathe and count on your own here. You can even extend it to a count of 4 or 5 or 10, whatever feels comfortable for you. You're breathing at your own pace, evening out your breath, and observing how your body is reacting, how your heart is beating, how your body is sitting, your spine aligning, your core relaxed and stable and firm. Breathing, holding, exhaling, feeling this cycle of breath within you. So physiologically, as you're inhaling, you're bringing in the oxygen into the body. As you're holding that oxygen is being delivered and exchanged with the carbon dioxide in your lungs. As you're exhaling, you're releasing that carbon dioxide out into the world, and which helps feed plants and other living organisms. And then that pause at the end of that exhalation is for you to tune in to the silence and the beauty of your own presence and your connection to the world. So continuing to breathe in these 4 parts. Inhale to take in what you need. That pause for that exchange within you. Exhale for that exchange with the rest of the world. And that pause at the end to center, to simply be with yourself, your body, your mind. And feel how good it feels to just breathe, to be in concert, in tandem, in connection with the air that you're breathing and the world that you're also a part of. So every moment that we're breathing, we're exchanging with the world. And then you can begin to let go of the counting, and just tune in again to your own breath. And I invite you to bring forward an energy or a spirit of gratitude for your lungs and the work that they do continuously without you even having to direct it. Gratitude for the air that we have. Gratitude for the plants that produce the oxygen that we breathe. Gratitude for your body, your mind, and your emotions, and your spirit. And you can slowly begin to open your eyes. So thank you for joining me on this guided breathwork meditation. I know it's a very simple process, but very, very impactful. And you can return to this video at any time when you feel anxious or tired and need a little bit of an energetic boost. You can also save this video to return to again and again when you feel the need to center and to be present with your body and begin to let go of those thoughts that we don't need to be holding on to at all times. You know, I think the breath is a really good teacher in the sense of going with the flow, right? And being aware of the exchange of energy, and also for finding your own power to be able to direct where you're going, where your mind goes, by this very simple and fruitful act. So I hope that has been helpful for you. If so, please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you very much.